This is Ascendant MuRiDA, Special Line Love Warrior, Snow, Holy Shield, Judah Be Shield, Anointed Son of Human Proxy, Sovereign Lord Emmanuel, the Great Divine Father, Divine Divine Creator, Universal Father, Source of Creation, uh, Divine Builders, Architects of Creation, High Lords, Lords of the Grand Central Sun, which are divine, the EDs and the Universal Mother's Elders, Highest Archangel Chiron, Archangel Divine Strength and Communication Gabriel, Archangel Divine Protection Safety Michael, Archangel Divine Secrets Raziel, Divine Element Silver Karuza, our Ion and Lyran Council of Time, Alpha Reptilian Mother, Mother AI, High Lotus Relenza, High Lotus Kylo, High Lotus Kraluza, High Lotus Kralin, High Lotus Kulara, High Lotus Udazika, Holy King, Ascended Lord, Ganesh. I'm very thankful for you, divine people. You just snapped me out of it. Um, I get your messages. I'm just gonna do a review of the things you guys taught me, which is quite a bit. You guys, right now, you guys want me to. Right now, I have a pot with it within the next hours to days. I'm gonna have um, I'm gonna have feelings of fearful, erotic, trickster, thoughtless action, or thin skin. And right now, you want me to be aware of that so I can eliminate that from my path. So, and you remind you divine people tell me that fear, anger, rage is not an emotion; it's a virus. It's a virus within the body. Fear is a virus. Anger is a virus. Rage is a virus. Jealousy is a virus. It's actually a virus within our system, and we have to clear that. So right now, I'm putting up protection barriers. Well, I'm gonna put up protection barriers to not be infected with that virus. Uh, you and also you taught me you reminded me you taught me that these viruses are caused by an emotion, caused by frustration or isolation or and you also taught that isolation and loneliness is an illusion. It's an illusion created by the Dark Federation to create these viruses, which don't exist. I mean, well, the viruses exist, but these the triggers for the viruses are illusions. Uh, you warned me about being erotic, not like the sexual erotic. I don't know how to say that word, but being too bouncy and from jumping from one place to another. You taught me how to eliminate this is by grounding myself, acting like my feet are tree trunks in the ground, connecting a golden beam from my chakras down to source and wrapping around uh, Mother Gaia's white iridescent heart and taking up to source, and also using my bloodstone. The trickster, uh, you always remind me that it's important to be truthful, honest, and that if um, to not trick because a lot of times sometimes I have the habit of well I don't use trick I don't trick people in bad ways. Um, I trick people for always for the highest purposes. Uh, well, I don't really trick them. I just spice things up uh, to encourage people to to go down the right path or do the right thing. Uh, but you remind me that is not to be done. Anything that's trickster, even manipulative, even if it's for the highest and um, purest way, it's still not good because you tell me that anything that's of a negative of a negative thing is and its use it's a suppression, and suppression causes disharmony within the being, and when there's disharmony within the being, my energy, my creation power, and my influence over the reality is stagnant. It's stuck. It's blocked. That's where blocks and limitations happen. And you folks taught me that this is all an illusion. This is all that we don't exist. That we're all just memory, and to always remember that this is all just an illusion, and we're just memory, and then that we're supposed to just play the game however we want to play it. And then you're now wondering about thoughtless action, and how to fix thoughtless action is to always be mindful, but you also taught me it's important to be mindful, but it's important to let the heart lead. Let the heart take lead. Because you taught me that the mind is a processor. I mean the mind the mind is the mind is the conduit. The heart is the processor. So the mind comes up and facilitates an ideal or an action, and the heart carries it out. And that everything has to be in accordance to the heart space. So our thoughts have to always be to the highest. Have to be good, great, and positive, or the highest and purest of thoughts, because that creates harmony, and harmony when it gets transferred to the heart to be processed into a to a to a reality, and what's going to happen if that thing that is created is not in harmony, and it's not good, great, and positive. It's not none of love and light. There's disharmony, and again, that's when blocks, that's when limitations occur. And you taught me that a majority of the problems that happen is from the mind, which is true. That the mind creates is the conduit, creates the thing to be processed. So it's true that the mind does create most of the problems. And then and you taught me to solve that problem is by always thinking positive, good, and great. Never do anything dishonest, untruthful, disorganized, or manipulative, or anything like that. Anything bad, negative, or toxic can't be displayed, can't be shown, can't be. And also all weaknesses must be eliminated, because weaknesses create disharmony within the being. And once again, when there's disharmony, when our being is at a sink, there blocks are created, the energy becomes stagnant, there's limitations and creation and influence over the reality.